Hello SpaceX fans, we are back with another video for you to quench your thirst for all things space. So buckle right in, because we are going on a flight to the stars. In this video, we will be bringing you up to date with the recent developments in the crazy world of SpaceX. Elon Musk is the CEO of two of the world's most innovative companies, electric car company Tesla Motors and rocket company SpaceX. He's able to do this through an incredible drive and tremendous self-confidence. He's said to work 100-hour work weeks and never be satisfied. A former SpaceX executive who worked at the aerospace company for 19 years said the public has a different perception of CEO Elon Musk. We see him differently during work, and I think the public has a different perception. Koenigsmann, a SpaceX vice president, told Insider. As the richest man in the world with a fortune of $292 billion, Musk is constantly in the public eye. The Tesla and SpaceX CEO has a big presence on Twitter with 61.5 million followers. His tweets have rocked the stock market and caused a stir among high-profile figures, including fellow billionaire Jeff Bezos. In May, Musk hosted the comedy show Saturday Night Live, on which he performed sketches and made jokes about the cryptocurrency Dogecoin. Koenigsmann said he did a good job at presenting. He jokes around in meetings too, but it's pretty clear that those are jokes, Koenigsmann said. I think maybe in the public, it's harder for the public to figure out, is he joking or does he mean this? In the past, Musk has tweeted misinformation about COVID-19, including saying that children are essentially immune to the virus and that state lockdowns are fascist. There are tweets I agree with, and then there are tweets I don't agree with, Koenigsmann said. In many cases, I feel like people don't understand, said Koenigsmann, who has worked on SpaceX's satellite internet service, Starlink, and the company's first all-civilian mission to space. There's this billionaire thing around Musk, but people forget that if you have stock, it's not money, according to Koenigsmann. It means nothing to own that much stock, from a cash perspective, he said. In the workplace, Koenigsmann said that Musk expects a lot from his employees and provides a unique perspective on situations involving physics. The billionaire, who knew little about rockets before SpaceX, quickly learned a lot over time, Koenigsmann added. Previously, there have been more comments from several other employees of SpaceX, as well as his electric car vehicle and clean energy company, Tesla. One of which comes from the president and chief operating officer of SpaceX, who's working with the iconic entrepreneur for more than a decade and a half, recently shared her experience. Gwynne Shotwell says it's tough, but also inspiring. Shotwell joined SpaceX in 2002 as employee number 7. I love working for Elon. I've been doing it for 16 years this year, actually, Shotwell said in a TED Talk in April 2018. I don't think it's dumb enough to do something for 16 years that I don't like doing. He's funny and fundamentally, without him saying anything, he drives you to do your best work. He doesn't have to say a word. You just want to do great work, says Shotwell. He pushes his teams to work on ambitious schedules, she says. There's no question that Elon is very aggressive on his timelines, but frankly, that drives us to do things better and faster, Shotwell says. I think all the time and all the money in the world does not yield the best solution, and so putting that pressure on the team to move quickly is really important. Indeed, Musk's Tesla is infamous for missing production targets, most recently for its Model 3 cars. In an April interview with Gayle King, host of CBS This Morning, Musk took responsibility. I need to figure out how to be better, and then we can be better at meeting goals, he said. But when Musk first articulates a goal, Shotwell says she listens and thinks before responding. I love working for Elon. Without him saying anything, he drives you to do your best work. He doesn't have to say a word. First of all, when Elon says something, you have to pause and not immediately blurt it out. Well, that's impossible, or there's no way we're going to do that. I don't know how. So you zip it, and you think about it, and you find ways to get that done, says Shotwell. She has also had to get used to the idea that it will never be going easy at SpaceX. I always felt like my job was to take these ideas and kind of turn them into company goals, make them achievable, and kind of roll the company over the steep slope. Get it comfortable, says Shotwell. And I noticed every time, I felt like we were there, we were rolling over, people were getting comfortable. Then Elon would throw something out there, and all of a sudden, we're not comfortable, and we're climbing that steep slope again, she explains. But then, once I realized that it's his job, and my job is to get the company close to comfortable, so he can push again and put us back on that slope, then I started liking my job a lot more, instead of always being frustrated. Like most high-achieving leaders, Musk has high standards, and he can be ruthless to those who can't keep up. As noted above, this can be a positive thing, inspiring others to raise their games, but it also has a dark side. But that's not the case with Shotwell. Now, Shotwell has been known to dream even bigger than her boss. Musk has publicly articulated his vision of building rockets to get to Mars. Shotwell, however, says she wants to go even further. I also have to say, this is the first step in us moving to other solar systems and potentially other galaxies. And I think this is the only time I ever outvision Elon, because I want to meet other people in other solar systems, she says. Mars is fine, but it's a fixer-upper planet. There's work to do there to make it habitable. I want to find people, or whatever they call themselves, in other solar systems. So what's it like to work for Musk? Diamonds are created under pressure, and Elon Musk is a master diamond maker. Dolly Singh, former head of talent acquisition for SpaceX, told Business Insider. Singh worked for Musk for more than 5 years, and is now the head of talent for Oculus VR. Musk is not some megalomaniac who loves to belittle his team, Singh says. Instead, giving unique motivational talks is a deliberate tactic. He always keeps his criticism related to the task at hand, she says, never veering into personal attacks, even when his feedback is harsh. According to Singh, Musk likes to say he pushes his team so hard that they feel like they are staring into the abyss. When he does this, he is aware of it. He is also likely aware of how much it sucks on the receiving end, but he knows you will exceed your own expectations if he keeps the heat on. It's purposeful and brilliant, she says. But Singh eventually saw Musk's intense feedback as a compliment of sorts, in that he expects so much of her. She considers working for him one of the greatest honors of my life. We were very honest with people that when you join SpaceX, you are choosing a thorny path. And we sort of expect you to enjoy, honor, and appreciate that opportunity, Singh says. This may sound harsh, but you don't get to Mars with a bunch of softies. With this, we have come to the end of the video. Congrats on having such a great attention span. Let us know how excited you are about the new ventures of SpaceX down in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe for similar content. Until we meet next time.